Before we get into this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Enjoy. Back to the video.
Dating. Yeah, man, look, man, like when it comes to would I date an entrepreneur? If I was to date an entrepreneur? That's a really good question. I'm going to answer with a story. Very businessman of me, right? When I was 18, I was in my second relationship, my first like real relationship, proper relationship. And my girlfriend at the time was, I think, probably smarter than me, like more intelligent than me, or at least she had more business experience than me, a lot more business savvy. I wasn't business savvy back then. I just knew I wanted to be rich, but I wanted to play basketball. That was my main two things. At 18, I was like, by 25, I want to, I think be worth like $1 million, or I've traveled the world or whatever, play basketball, whatever. So that's what I was saying when I was 18. And I remember telling this to my then smarter than me business savvy girlfriend, because her dad was like high up in the corporate. I don't remember which industry. Maybe it was financial services, but he was like a business shark, Italian business shark. And I remember telling my girlfriend at one point, yeah, these are the goals I have by 25. And she says, do you think that's realistic? Dami, do you think that is realistic? That still sticks with me till this day. And like, I've moved past it, by the way. Like, I've had other relationships since then. Like, I'm good. And I have a resentment to her for that, genuinely. Because like we were both 18. Like, we were kids. But I remember hearing that. And when you're 17, 18 years old, like myself, and you've maybe just finished high school, just starting to go out into the world, hearing that from someone that you really care or love really cuts deep, unintentionally. And the reason why it cuts deep is because you need an absurd level of belief to generate the action to actually make these things a reality. So when it comes to would I date an entrepreneur, I share that story because you need to date someone that is aligned with your vision. This is for the ladies listening and the guys. Because we all get to pick. We all have free will. Well, depending on what you believe, but we all have choice, let's just say, in most things. And if I was to date an entrepreneur, let's just say I was to date a marketing entrepreneur, maybe she had her own agency. Let's just say my agency right now, let's just say my agency does $70K a month and her agency does $10K a month. If I'm to be like, hey, I'm interested in yada yada, okay, cool. Like, we're both entrepreneurs, there's fantastic fun. But am I turned on because she's a marketing, and I'm like, hey boys, like she's a marketing girl, like that's super cool, like we can talk about marketing stuff together. Like, that doesn't get me going, aroused. It doesn't. I'm a guy, like a lot of guys lie about that stuff, right? I know this is not a relationship podcast, but a lot of guys lie about that stuff. Let's keep it real. If I'm attracted to her and our values align, then whether she's an entrepreneur or not is secondary. So values and the attraction, that's more important than whether she's an entrepreneur or not. Now, let's talk about the entrepreneur factor in more depth. Let's just say, again, she's doing 10K a month. Let's say I'm doing 70K a month, whatever. Maybe I'm doing more, maybe doing a little bit less, whatever. I know how much change psychologically, the way I hold myself, the way I communicate, my status, the way I had to be perceived, the way I perceive myself, the amount of mental rewiring, the amount of training, the amount of investing, the amount of traveling, the amount of confidence I had to develop, the amount of stuff I put in the gym. I know the amount of inner work I had to do to get to that level. And am I going to be historically attracted to a chick or a woman or a girlfriend or a person that has the same level of hustle and hunger and vigor as me? Probably not. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't necessarily date an entrepreneur. I'm just saying that if I met a lady that goes as hard as me, Business-wise, because I'm very aggressive, would I respect her? Could we be friends? 1,000,000,000%. We might even make some money together. But would I be like, yeah, that does it for me, and that, like, that's wifey? Probably not. But that's my setup. That's my wiring. That's my opinion. That's how I'm created to be. But I know some guys that would love a chick to be the hustler, and maybe them to even be the person that supports her on the vision. But me personally, I think it's about having someone that is aligned with, ideally, the vision that I have, business-wise and financially. And if there's alignment there, I think that would be cool, as opposed to her just having equal hustle, but for something that's completely different, still entrepreneurial, but very different. That wouldn't be as big of a turn on for me, but that's me. And also, that's me at 25. I could change my opinion at 27, 26, tomorrow, 55, you know? But I've held on this conviction, I'd say, for the better part of 7 to 10 years. But it's a good question. The age-old question as well.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you liked it and you got something from it, or even if you didn't, please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the algorithm favor this channel. And the more you support us, the more we can give you guys more extreme levels of value throughout 2025 and beyond. Looking forward to the next episode and being able to serve you guys. And as always, think mega. Take care.